A Jewish man was murdered the other day for the crime of holding up an Israeli flag. CNN got the story all wrong, and after an outcry, started to correct it. Here's the timeline. Clara, there was a CNN headline the other day, which was changed yesterday. A Jewish guy was at a protest in Los Angeles holding up an Israeli sign. He was an older gentleman, 69 years old, waving an Israeli flag, not doing anything, just standing on the sidewalk. He was accosted by a guy named Loe Abdel Fattah al-Naji, who hit him in the head from behind with his megaphone. The gentleman fell down. Mr. Kessler hit his head on the sidewalk and died from those injuries. That's bad enough. What makes it worse is that the original headline on CNN said, just a quote, "Arrest made in the death of Jewish protester who fell and hit his head." He was murdered.
Yes.
By this Muslim guy. And let me tell you who this Muslim guy is. By the way, this was not in any of the stories. I had to look this up. This guy is a college professor of computer science at Ventura Community College. He literally is very involved in pro-Hamas posts, pro-Hamas support, anti-Israel commentary, as is his son at the same university. They are very strongly aligned with the anti-Israel movement. And chances are that's why Mr. Kessler was murdered, because he had the audacity to stand with an Israeli flag near a Muslim on the public sidewalk.
Yeah, this is
CNN won't tell the truth about it. Why
No.
won't?
Well, because that particular media outlet, as well as so many others, are on the other side. They support Hamas. They support Jew hatred. And they have no sympathy for Mr. Paul Kessler, who was bludgeoned to death. I'm glad to see that an arrest has been made. The charge, as I read it, is involuntary manslaughter. That seems appropriate.
Meaning they decided at the time. It wasn't premeditated.
That's right. And we'll see where the case goes. He has been arrested, and that's proper, pending the investigation and then the case, the legal case. But the problem with the media, as you're pointing out, is that they're on the other side. There is an alliance of what they would call supporters, I guess, of the oppressed. And in this case, they've decided that the oppressed are Islamic jihad terrorists like Hamas and their allies like Palestinian Islamic Jihad in Gaza, and that the oppressors, who deserve to be bludgeoned to death with a megaphone, are the Jewish state of Israel and those of us who support them.